Welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we are picking up this series on the 12th of January 1985, so winter's coming to an end. And as usual, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys have pointed out a few of my deliberate mistakes. If you believe that, believe anything. And the first one is that I'd completely forgotten to increase the number of fork trucks here. So there was a little bit of a build-up of livestock here, but that's now fixed. And just to show you how effective this is actually starting to work now, I show you here, I've now got nearly 75 tons of meat in here. So what I'm going to need to do is take a look at how my meat is being distributed. I think also having this steady supply of crops coming in here makes a bit of a difference. Just open up the mini map. Just because while I'm talking about this, I just want to go over and see how much in the way of crops that I've got. So we've only got 317 tons of crops left. So this is going to run out of crops before the next harvest season starts. But to be honest, I'm not too worried about that. So the next thing we want to do is just go up to Winchester. Somebody pointed out that I really needed a cargo office, and that's what I've actually done here. Is I put a cargo office in here. I tried to get one in here, but the corner of this field kept getting in the way. I couldn't quite bend the connection through here unless I used a fork truck. I didn't really want to do that because this is really just a temporary solution to allow me to get lots and lots of crops into here. We've still got 4,836 tons of crops in there. I think we've still got some crops up here. And I think basically the whole process is slowed down a little bit because of the snow. Just want to check actually, because I'm a little bit worried about maybe, because I was kind of messing around up here. Oh, it's all working okay. And moving over to Reading, and over here I made a really bad mistake, and I was really glad someone pointed it out actually, because I managed to get a large pipe connection coming to a large heat exchanger up here, and in fact it was a red herring because it never actually connected here. And I think because I did it this way, I assumed that the connection had been made. So what I've actually done is I've changed this now to two small ones, which should give me a slightly wider distribution of heat in here. It means that for the moment I'm stuck with this heating here because the heating coming from this side isn't quite strong enough to keep the whole of this area nice and warm. And somebody also pointed out that to do this I didn't really need to have all the maximum numbers of staff in here, because you can see they're not actually picking up all the cut lumber. So I've reduced the staff there. And I think that, oh no, one more. We've got my boards down here. And what I've done is I've actually got this set up. I've got fuel in here now. But of course I've got no workers coming into here at all. And I've deliberately left this because of course we got the footpath here. So I want to give this a go. I think again, I don't think we really need a massively large workforce in here. In fact, how many people do we need in the sawmill? We need 20 in the sawmill. I've reduced this game, but I think I'm going to increase that to 15. We're going to have 15 in the sawmill, because it's not like I've exactly got a shortage of workers. And I think what we're going to do is do this with minibuses, if I can actually find the... So I've got this is the spare bus from the workshop over there. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of go all out minibuses. What are we going to buy? So buses, minibuses. Actually, no. I mean, what is this here? This one here, isn't it? Okay, let me just take a look at this. It's got 57 passengers. If I could get something in the 40s, maybe. That's 11 passengers. That's not bad actually. That's a microbus. We got here this nice little B35 bus, which we're going to be seeing a little bit in the future. Oh, we got fire. We got 32 passengers here. I think we're going to get a couple of those and in there. So we're going to set the route up for that first. Let's do it one at a time. I'm going to come in here. Gonna create a new line. And where's the bus station? Oh, look at that. We've got loads of people in here, so that'd be good. So I'm going to add you as a stop. And of course, whoops. Let's go in here, get the changes, and then we'll just come over and find those buses. I'm going to allocate them. Allocate you. Make sure we're on the right one. I just really need to name these. Ah, it's full of workers, so it's got to be that one. So you're going to load workers there, and you're going to unload the workers. Oh, one thing I didn't do is put the line spacing on. I think it's back to the previous page, isn't it? Boardwood. I'm just going to enable the line spacing. That was it, 20, wasn't it? So I buy a couple of those small 11-seaters. I think 2 of those should be good enough. Pick that up. I think we can pick up from the same place. And this time, whoops, you can drop off there. And this will be threading boards. And just going to save that. This is, can't do it that way, can you? Wish there was a way. Wish you could do it that way, but you can go there, there. Not new stop. What are you doing? Delete stop. I think I've just messed this up a bit. Let me just check. Okay, so oops, that's the heating plant. Line spacing enabled. You can go there. You can just pick up workers. And you can make sure that's the one is there. I think we'll rename you Reading, call you Reading Sawmill. And what I'm really interested is going to be to see the first buses coming in here, and whether everyone's going. Oh look, they've all they just missed them. They've just all got across the footpath there. What they should do is, so we're getting in there. We're starting to cut that. And we're just going to let this. Yeah, just make sure I've set these up. Boards and wood. Yep. We're just going to get some boards in there, and once the boards are in there, we'll flip the construction offices. Now, okay, so the fire was put out. Now, one thing I do need to do is check my rail construction offices. They've been a little bit tetchy at the moment. Oh, got a problem here. I need a technical office out here, don't I? Because we got a bit of a dead zone here, and there's no way I can. Could I get a technical office in here? Technical services. We're not going. There's no way we're going to get up that slope, are we? If I can get a technical office in there, it's going to be a bit tricky getting from here. Okay, we're just gonna have to cancel that. Let's turn on the wireframe if we can. No, I want to drop it, not increase it. Let's see if I get a little bit of a going to let me, is it? It's just this slope here. It's a waste of time, isn't it? It's not gonna work. We just cancel that. Cancel the road. Level this out. This is what I should have done in the first place. I thought I could get away with it. I just kind of push this down a little bit. Don't want to push it down too far because we'll probably go the opposite way. We need to bring this out and try and get it level. So just kind of use the usual trick of using the road to... Yeah, so that's what I should have done in the first place. There we are. Hopefully road crew should pick this up straight away. 912. Come on, guys. Right, back to my rail construction. Again, I would like to put these on auto detect, but if they do, they're gonna go off. So this is the tunnel. Yeah, that's the bridge. And this is the guy running out here. So we've nearly got to this connection here. This is finished. So we're kind of really getting it together. But what I need to do is just hook the construction office up. That's what I've been trying to do is over here is get this finished. Because what I want to do is get a connection to here. Because that, if I can get, where is it? If I can get this finished, I can then bring the resources up from here over to there by train. But I'm going to have to try and get a back curve in somehow. In fact, we can use this guy to come all the way back, go into there. So it's going to be a little bit tight, but yeah. So we're just letting finish off what's going on here. Get the connection to there, and then I'll get him to do the back curve to there. Because I really would like this station online, simply because that means I can then also send food to wherever it is here. So we can send some food here, which means then as I expand out this way, you see I'm actually getting some things built here. So we'd like to get this designed once we get through. Up here, things aren't moving quite so quickly. We've got a... What's it? We need quarried stone here. Not quarried stone, it's coal, isn't it? Coal ore. Now, somehow I've got to get conveyors in here. I'm also toying with the idea of possibly getting a railway station up in here, but I'm not exactly sure. We may just have to use vehicles. Now, back over here, I promises I will get through this construction. We've got this. It looks like this is finished as well, so we're gonna have to... Oh, there's something I do want to do. Because I'm been kind of churning out lots and lots of boats, and what someone said is I should be selling them, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to churn out ships and sell them, and that's all you to sell them. That's the only thing you got to do is literally allocate them to the border and let them go. But once you move them to here, you can't, as far as I know, you can't do that. But you can see I've got a tanker, I've got a hopper ship and a cargo ship all lined up here. At the moment I'm kind of getting enough in to get what I want to do. I know steel's still an issue. You can see I've still got a little bit of steel left in here. And what was I doing? Oh, yeah, sorry. And we're just going to come in here and just check. So this guy's got all 4. So who's doing what? Yeah, you're building the tunnel very, very slowly. And somebody actually pointed out that I didn't have boards in my construction offices. And I must admit, the one I'm looking at the moment, I understand, because that is what I was expecting. The one up next to Gravelton, I was a bit surprised that didn't actually have any boards in it, because I'm a little bit confused over how it managed to build that first tunnel. So that's going there okay. And oops, thank you, game. We're just kind of building in here. We've nearly got to here. I think this must be the one. So we've nearly finished this link here. And then what I've got to do somehow is get away from here so that I can then bring a train in. And of course, once we got that, I can then bring a train in here to pick up fuel. For some reason that's not... Why is that not showing bitumen as available? That, yeah, I presume that is connected. Well, to be honest, I'm not worried about the bitumen. I'm more worried about the fuel. And then, of course, what we're going to need to do is get up to here. Now, I did consider putting another construction train in here, but I'm not convinced at the moment. I really need it. So you're building the bridge. At the moment I'm taking advantage of the fact that the other construction office is busy to try and build these bridges. And then what we got here, we're building this bridge down here. What I want to do is get the track, these kind of spurs of track finished. The only thing I can think of with this construction office is that what I did was I somehow knocked out one of the distribution offices, so it couldn't do it. So we're all laid out quite well here. Now the next thing I want to do is get this connected to... Sorry for about shooting across the map. Because over here we've got this here. What we're going to do is just come back to here. So it looks like potential capacity issue 390%. That's 63%. Wow, they built that quick. That says 100%. So technically now I can switch off this monster. Oh, no, not the fire station. This one, sorry. We can switch off this thing. And hopefully this will provide enough heating here for this town. Because I don't want this town really to get much bigger. Which is a bit annoying because I've got 1300 over 21. So you can see I'm now pushing nearly 54,000. I really need to get this town set up. But we've actually finished the shopping centre here. Have you guys been hooked by the construction office? Okay, you've got that built there. I think this is a cold meat store. This is built, so we can... Actually, this is the... I need just a gravel road here, don't I? Just so that construction office... That's all. We'll just get construction there. This is the cargo office, so this will deliver both that and that. Right, back to what I was going to do. And we need to come over here for the helipad. And we're going to buy a helicopter which can carry 28 passengers. I think we'll buy that one. Now, you can't assign this to a custom line because what will happen is that if you try and assign it to a custom line, it won't allow you to do the work because it, for some reason, it doesn't understand that you are connecting to passengers. What we're going to do is just create you there, and then we're going to come all the way over to here, and you're going to unload. This is very much an experiment. I've got absolutely no idea how this is going to work, and we got a fire station here. What we're going to do is buy, oops, don't want fuel, want some fire trucks. I think to start with, we'll just get, well, let's go the whole hog. It's not like I'm short of money. I'm just going to get the fire crew, and this is building the supplies too short. And the other thing I am going to do here is we're going to put in some fuel supplies in here. And I'm just going to do it with a truck from the border. What we're going to do is go in here and buy a oil tanker. We don't need anything that's particularly fantastic. I'm just going to hook you there. And I've got to... forgot. I do have a distribution office here somewhere. Because I built one. What we're going to do is you on the border and there. You're going to load on the border, unload at York gas station. I thought you should be in range, shouldn't you? Yep. Why is this? I'd be a bit worried then. I thought I'd miscalculated. So we've now got a construction office here. Now I am going to come back to here. But I think this might be the first helicopter coming in. Is it? Or is it just delivering supplies? What have you got there? What you? Oh, you're just delivering over here. Okay, we'll come back to that and see how things go. Right. Obviously, I should really be going at a faster speed here, because I was hoping to get into here without so that I could do some more planning. I mean, we could do a little bit of planning here. We've got the food store here. We've got the bus platform. Kind of half attempt. What I want to do here is we don't have a lot of space, so we're going to go really big with the apartment blocks. So we're going to come in here, and we are going to go on a pretty big time. So we're going to kind of go in with these really big. Actually, it's just so that I can get a lot of population in a relatively small area. So what I'm thinking is that actually tilted? Yeah, that's going to annoy me. So sorry. Demolish you. Get rid of that footpath. I really don't like building and designing things in the snow. It can be, it's just, maybe the wireframe will help me a little. The wireframe isn't much help. One thing I am getting hooked on is this, which is the topographic. Actually looks quite cool actually in winter. During the summer it can look quite oppressive, but in this time, anyway, I'm getting digressed again, apologies. And I think we're gonna come here, and what I want to do is put at least 3 on this side. We'll put a path up here and curve you around the back here like that, and then come back to here. In fact, I'm kind of pretty tempted just to do the whole city with these blocks, because they're, for a fairly intense city, they are, what can you say, kind of a very good tower block to put in. Oops, messed that up. Never mind. to press control, but and we'll just put that there. So we'll just let the crews get in and start putting this together. And then what I'm thinking is we got a block here, and because the main accommodation is going to come out here, what we're going to do is put in a hospital. Actually looks quite small. I'm not going to put a helipad or anything crazy in here. We're just going to put the default school there. Yeah, not school, what am I on about? Let's put the cinema. I don't normally build with the cinema that often, so I'm just going to put that in. Stop production? Yeah, I know you've stopped production because I switched you off. Fire. Okay, we should have this under control. Yep, it's all out. Right, I think we've given this enough time, so let's just get over to here and see if we've actually got workers in the fire station. Here they go. Oh, look. Yeah, wow. And we'll just set this up fuel, and we'll just go for the full 90%. Now, I've got this office here, and I mean the helicopter crews are working hard, but I'd rather like some kind of support. The trouble is it's a long way, because we've got Hellas construction over here, which is probably doing absolutely nothing. What you're building? Oh, you're building the actual cargo structure. So what have you got here? You're a dumper. What I'm inclined to do now is what we're gonna do is pick you up, load you onto there. Oh god, at last we got winter coming. Let's just hook this here. Actually, what I'm going to do is buy another open hole, big one. And what we're going to do is pick you up, load you onto there. And we're going to pick you up as well. Sorry. I'm going to come all the way over to here. And, sorry, everything's getting a bit cluttered. And what we're going to do is move you here. And what we're going to do is make this into kind of general purpose. No. Come here and pick up Hellas again. Oh. Right, we got another open hole here. We've got the roller. We're going to put you on there as well. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 dumpers, a bus, an open hole thing, and a tiny little covered hole, which I think will do the job, because what I'll probably do is import the mechanical components and electronics from. And what we're going to do now is just move. What's this guy here? Yeah, unable. Oh, I never noticed that before. It actually tells you that they've got somebody loaded on board. And what we're going to do is move these guys to here. Take the bus and the covered hole. I mean, the covered hole will work quite well. And just move you there. empties Hellas out. Hellas did a good job over time, but it's no longer required because we've got the expansion offices up here should we need to build it, so we can kind of zap these guys. Don't need you anymore. You're gone. That road out. What I'm looking for now is a distribution office. There you are. And what we're going to do is get an open holes. It is open holes I need. Yes, it is, isn't it? So let me just see. You've got 16 tons. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're going to do is you're going to pick up from here. You're going to pick steel, bricks, prefabs. And I don't think you can pick boards up from here. You can just pick up bricks, prefabs and steel. And what you're going to do is come here. You're going to pick up boards. And what you're going to do is deliver that to these. Why aren't these connected? Okay, we're just going to have to unload into here for the moment. Prefabs, bricks and boards. Oops. Now, one thing I have noticed, I'll just try and illustrate this, and apologies for the dash across the map again. I know my camera action drives some of you guys absolutely beyond distraction, and I must admit it does get to me as well from time to time, but I think the nature of the beast now is that you need to do things. See, what you'll see here is I can build that one, but I can't build this one. The reason I can't build this one is the fact that it's too short. But what we can do, we've got this here, this is all being built. We can get the helicopter crew. I mean, I could parachute him into here. I think what I would like him is to work on that, because these jobs over here, as you can see, are being done by the local construction office. So I think, and what I whoops, gone the wrong way. I wouldn't mind jumping the gun with at least one of those coal mines. Although I've got to get some, what we call it's down here. The see, we could probably do with the building on fire. Where are you? Oh, they're on the case. Right, just get back to. There's my helicopter construction office. Where was it? I wanted to build something and I've forgotten what it was. I spotted it up here. Is it here? Oh yeah, this. Get that, because this is blocking my road crews at the moment. So that's that done. I mean, we've got a little bit of slack for over 21s at the moment. We're actually losing population because of this, I think. I don't think I've got any other problems. It's just... Actually, one thing I do want to check is Winchester. Because I did set up for this now. Take meat. Let's actually see whether Winchester's actually got to... you still don't have any over 21s. You've got loads of them. I think what we'll do is we'll just traffic jam. Don't worry about that traffic jam. I'll show it to you in a minute. It's due to the fact I'm underutilizing my gravel office. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, maybe we can top this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That pulls about 70 out of there. Yeah, the traffic jam notification is coming from here. And what's actually happening is because I'm not really drawing much gravel from here at the moment. It's reporting a traffic jam, but once I get the rail links in, that will all change, hopefully. And I'm just gonna. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna top Reading up completely and see if we can get some of those lovely over 21s contributing to the economy. So we're just going to pull out a whole watch of people from here. Trouble is, there's no real jobs up here for them at the moment. And what we'll do is we'll dump loads and loads of them into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 60 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, you're full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that should help. You probably find that what I've been doing is losing. Yeah, you can see the sheer numbers of escapees that I've been getting at the moment. Oh, do I have a university up here? Yes, I do. That's good. Construction offices on a bit. Okay, let me just check. Yeah, he's... Well, I know where you are. You're probably building that tunnel. You're building the bridge over there. And he's actually 84%. That's pretty good, actually. And at the moment, we don't have a full power connection over here, which is a bit of a problem. So we're going to need to get down to here to connect the power up. Now, I said something about a recurve, isn't it? So what I want you to do now is quite literally come all the way back round and do that. But it will probably mess up my trains here. Still shortage, yeah, well, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, it could cause a problem here with my construction office because we need to build this into here, but I'm prepared to live with that, to be honest. So you're going that way, and just going to slow the game up again. So I've now sorted out most things. The only thing I want to check is the flip side of this. And let me just see where you are. You're bringing steel, bricks, and boards up to everything here. You're bringing steel, bricks, and up to Helipad storage. Is there? So what we're going to get now effectively is a chain that the goods from here will be delivered to here, which will then be moved on over here. And we're now getting the beginning of what we need here. And of course we can't really do much else at the moment. Because we got no gravel or anything like this. So this is a little bit of a kind of a messy, redundant construction office, but I want to eventually bring it onto line, but it's just going to take a little while to get it. I'm not going to plan that. That would be the subject of the next video because I'm aware time is pushing on, and I've been doing some really long videos recently, and it's been giving me a little bit of a problem. So I think what we're going to do is just finish off now by kind of finishing off what I wanted to do over here. And I think you can come in there. You can hook up 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 there. So we've got the hospital, cinema, and I think what we'll do is we'll get a little bit more residents into here. I mean, I could put this thing in, but I'm more comfortable with these, I think. I don't really want the junctions on there, so I think what we're going to do is we're kind of put these out going up in a slight step formation, because we're going to need to put power in as well. You can kind of off there, run up, oops, run up behind like that, and I think we can have you just curve around back into there. And I think what we'll do is we'll put university, my favorite university, in here, Lenin University. You can just drop into there like that. Of course, what we're going to need also is a school and a kindergarten, and of course we're going to need sport and culture. So I'm just going to stick with the standard school over here. Of course, everyone can move in. We're going to have to get a little bit here. Yeah, you're right on the limit of. We might get a bit of pollution from there. It could be interesting. But they're a hardy bunch out here, so. We have a kindergarten on this side. And while we're at it, I'm just going to put the kindergarten on the other side with the school opposites. So we'll just drop the school in there. So we've got no fire station, so we better put a fire station in to deal with my fire station obsession. I think what we can do is just put the fire station out here, because that would be within walking distance of that office there. So we've got the shop with the meat store, education, university, cinema, hospital, and all we need now is a bit of sport. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for winter sport. So if we come into sport playground, athletics club, gym, stadium. Wow, that is a little bit big. What we got here? Sauna, gym 3, football playground. Trouble with these is, what on earth is that? What's that? What's this then? Oh, this is a foot playground. Basketball volley court. Where did these come from? I must admit, there are times when I actually wonder where. Actually, we could put the volleyball court up next to the school, couldn't we? Yeah, there are times when I just wonder where some of these mods actually come from, because I can't actually ever recall finding them. So we got a volleyball court there. What's this? Gymnasium, sports hall. We can kind of tuck a. Actually, what I could do is put my favourite in here. Normally get this in somehow. It's very, very cooperative. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, I can. Put you in there. Sauna. Actually, I was watching something the other day, and someone was saying about using the indoor pool for sport. Wow. Fighting the living daylights out of me. Let's put the pool in. Why not? We'll just put the indoor pool in. I think this counts as a sports stroke leisure office, whatever you want to call it. I think what we can do is we've got quite a gap here. If I bring the footpath up, and then we can just kind of hook the footpath through here. It'd be really nice if that would come down and connect to that and connect up to there like that. Actually, no, that's a bit messy. Take you out, and bring you round over to here. You can kind of come up behind there. And then when this is built, we can curve that back into there. And this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we're going to continue pushing out and building up this area here, and also starting to really plan in the industries we're going to need in here as well. And hopefully we might be able to kick this area into life as well. Okay, this guy's out of fuel. What we're going to need to do is add you just deliver them some fuel. Leaves all this exposed, so it'll probably all burn down. What was that? Price of coal in the global markets is going down. Thank you. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.